Hello my people, welcome you all back again. So it gets something that they call suicidio assistito for Italian language, which is to help person wey want buy make it buy. The way they do this thing be say doctor go dey involved. Most of the time they will just say third party, but legally it's supposed to be doctor wey go do am. It go dey involved. It will prescribe something for you, give you go take am by yourself, and in less than few minutes, like the case of this man what they tell now, so what happened for Italy, just take about 3 to 4 minutes. So in a few minutes, this person go just go, like go stop to the breathe calmly, not be harsh way. All right, it go stop to the breathe. So now wetin make I talk about and be say news carry am. Now the first time wey dey happen for Italy, the first case where they treat for Italy since 2019, where they take approve this law. Before now, people they go places like France, go they do am from Italy, and they say it costs millions of euros to do am. Okay, so for people we won't do am, because the government they only approve the law, but they not state the condition. You understand? So since that 2019, it just did there, but people they request, their request go stay for like 3 years, 2 years, 4 years without them not go answer them. And even maybe before that time, the person go do by himself go, or they go come up for Italy, go place like France, go do one where they cost very, very much. All right. So this year now, February, they can carry one case out for Toscana region, can finally do this thing for one man. This man don't request this thing since 2023. But because of say that same law, like I talked before, we give the conditions, because this thing not be just you wake up, you tell doctor say you don't want to do again, you don't want to stay this word again, and then doctor just give you no. It get conditions where the law suppose give, where you suppose dey, reasonable conditions where be say it go come give the doctor rights, or give the state rights, or your family rights to say okay, make you go do am. And then they give 4 reasons now. Toscana can finally pass them regionally on their own, can finally pass these 4 criteria for person maybe say he won't go through this process. And then this man meets up with them. So February this year, when Toscana can bring their own requirements, they can finally establish them through their own law, regional law, for their own the requirements where they need. Then they can accept this man request for April. And I see this news about, I think, 3-4 days ago. So maybe sometimes some information so they read give now. I feel they see yesterday, but because of my tight schedule, I not feel really do the video that day. So I see them. So I did do it today, I think after 2 days. So it will be like 4 days ago. Now they can finally do the practice for the man. According to them, the man requests me they do one for house, because if you get the right also to request me they do one for house, or me they do one for hospital settings with your family they there, with the doctor they there, and maybe like basically your loved ones they go they there. Depends on how you take one time. And they say the man take and a few minutes this man go. So I go to read the details to una now, like waiting make this man make this decision, and waiting make the acceptance, and waiting Meloni government they talk about this case. So in Toscana, a 64 years old man suffering from advanced Parkinson. You see, so this man they very, very ill from advanced Parkinson. I know Parkinson we say they affect part of the brain, finish the body, so you don't feel really do anything for yourself. And this man don't did the situation for years. All right, by using the practice of assisted by regulated by the first Italian regional law on this subject. A national law has never been approved. You see, nationally they never approved the requirement for this thing. has never been approved. Assisted buying or assisted buying is a practice with which, under certain conditions, you self-administer something, medicine, to buy. And in Italy, it has been legal since 2019. Thanks to the ruling by the Constitutional Court. However, the method in which you can access the practice have never been regulated by a state law. And last February, Toscana had approved a law to do so. You see, just February here, now Toscana can finally approve the law where they take assist this man. The man who buy in Toscana was called Daniele Pieroni. He was a writer and a musician. Because of his irreversible illness, he lived with a percutaneous endoscopy gastrostomy PEG in operation for 21 hours a day. Now listen to what this thing be. The PEG is a proof used to artificially feed a person who cannot do it independently. So this man, for 21 hours of the day, now something they say they feed them. His conditions were within the requirement for access to assisted buying as established by the ruling of the Constitutional Court that in 2019 made this practice legal, in particular the fact that Pieroni was obliged to use the PEG. That is, that his case, there was a requirement of the so-called life supporting treatment. So this one day life supporting treatment, and without this treatment, if or not feel live. So it just be like person be say they they live, they live. You understand? The sentence provide that those who request access to assisted buying, now look the requirements. Assisted buying must be able to make free and informed decision. They go decide them by themselves. Being affected by irreversible pathology, which is irreversible illness, a pathology that must be a source of intolerable physical or psychological suffering. You understand? That sickness will go affect the person psychologically, physically, all right. And then in fact must be kept alive by life supporting treatment. It's a definition that the court initially left vacuum. So my people, you see the 4 requirements. This must so meet the 4 requirements, and I make the 2 and 4. Now for Meloni government, they don't accept, and they say now the decision is supposed to be made nationally, not regionally. But since we not decide ever since 2019 on their own for Toscana, they can't make their own decision, they can't carry out the operation. So if you watch, none of them don't post, even the news say carry, and none of government officials post about this thing or talk about this thing, because kind of now, help, because before people they go all the way to France, spend millions of euro to go do this thing. Whether you approve or not, people will want to do one, go come out, go do one elsewhere. You understand? It's just matter of time. Also, maybe say they don't get the money. You see, say they'll go up or carry something to drink or stay for step, like they'll come go take very serious measure to take their own life, which is more, more bad, more worst. So now it's the people they talk ever since be say a good mona supposed put the requirement, so that at least instead of maybe people go they take very serious and painful measure to buy their own self because of their condition, they could just help them for this thing. They all get access to medical settings, so be say they feel help them in a way be say this thing not go they painful or they so bad. So now they wait for the government, because according to the news that few days ago, 4 days ago, the whole meeting to talk about how they will go about this issue on ground, maybe whether they go make a national or leave them locally to make their own decision. So guys, now the news I say, for news I say make I also share with you now. May the soul of the departed continue to rest in peace. So guys, please continue to support us with your like, share, comment, and for more updates press the follow button. Till I come your way again. Bye bye.